Your daily hour
Yeah!
Yeah!
Hey everybody, it's your day hour with me here on TV once a day, every day, turn on the machines and then we start talking and we're going to be here for an hour. It's the program.
That's correct.
Today is Friday. It's the day after the 4th of July. Did you guys have a good time?
Start of the long weekend.
Is it? Did they get an extra long weekend after
Yeah.
4th of July?
People are partying right now. Friday night. Party time.
Yeah, you
Boogie
partying
down in your living room.
with us on TV.
Yep. Don't do drugs. Don't drink alcohol. Just
Party anyway.
be high on life.
Life party. You can pass out shots of life to everybody in your party.
Yeah. Yeah, and be safe around electricity.
Yeah, Bird got shocked a little bit right before we started here. We
Yeah,
just
we
switched
got
him to that
some
plastic mic.
Short circuits here.
Yeah. Getting shocked is dangerous, so look out for that kind of thing. How are you doing today, Bird?
I'm doing pretty good considering I just had some voltage running through my lips and left arm.
Mm-hmm. Wake up a bit. I mean, it's like a little shock treatment.
Yeah, there's nothing like a little shock treatment through the mouth and arm to wake you up on a Friday afternoon.
When was the last time you were here?
This week.
Uh-huh.
Let's think, because I want to know for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I was definitely there on episode 1000.
That was a while ago. That was over a week ago.
Yep. I think I was here on Tuesday, maybe.
This last Tuesday?
Yeah, maybe not.
I think that was Carl. You might have been here on Wednesday, which was only 2 days ago, possibly. Was it Wednesday?
Yeah, that might be.
Yesterday.
No,
No, Wednesday with
Lewis, and we talked on the phone. We
Yeah,
talked on the phone the last
I've been
couple
talking
days.
to you on the phone a lot. Yeah, you've been sending messages. Yesterday was
Freddie.
Freddie was here yesterday on the 4th of July episode, and Lewis. So you might know Carl was on Tuesday, and
Yeah.
Dan was on Monday. But looking back here and saying
Maybe Sunday.
I think Sunday.
Yeah.
I think you were here on Sunday, and now it's Friday. So it's not quite a week, but how's the almost week been for you here?
The week, it's been
Since Sunday.
It's been pretty good. You know, lots in the news. There's a new ship in port. One of the fracking.
I saw that
ships.
fracking thing was on the front page of the newspaper recently.
It was.
Mhm.
Yeah. What did it say?
I don't know,
What
but
was the gist?
I don't remember. But I looked at it and I wouldn't have known what it was if it wasn't for you're talking about it here on the program.
Really? What day was that? Because I haven't seen that. Unfortunately, I don't
few days
subscribe
ago.
to the newspaper.
I mean, I just walked by. It was on the headlines, and it
Due
just
to
said something
financial
about.
constraints.
I think it might have said the word proppants. I looked at it and I said, that's
Okay.
a silly word. I still think it's a silly word.
Yeah, and now I've realized that the industry insiders call it propants.
Oh, okay.
Propants. So if you want to sound like you know what you're talking about, you got to say propants.
I think propants is a little bit less silly also. So.
Okay. Ceramic prope, I think, is the lingo.
Ceramic probe.
I saw that on the port advertisement that they've been. I think they run it on TCTV, and they run.
They're pro-propants,
Yeah.
and you're anti-propants, maybe.
I'm not anti. I'm just pro-life. That's all.
Pro-life, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you want to be the pro something. You never want to be anti anything, so you want to be
Yeah.
pro
I'm pro-environment,
environment.
pro-humanity, pro-human rights, pro-labor,
But not
And-
pro-pimps.
not pro-pants.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I mean, like, no, I'm for pants too, but I'm not for. I'm basically against the fossil fuel industry. I think the fossil fuel industry is criminal.
Yeah.
And I don't think anyone should be profiting from environmental destruction. That's just my belief, and a lot of people are gonna disagree with that, but you know, I don't think any like one company or one business should profit from environmentally destructive activities, because we all depend on environmental health for quality of life. And the what's happening in terms of industrial development has been really in the blink of an eye in the lifetime of the planet. We've had just a huge impact on the planet in a very short period of time. And so the concern is that in the future, life will be really, really not as good for people because of what we're doing now. And so the sort of, long story short is that it would make sense to abide by the precautionary principle in terms of industry, and making sure that these activities are for the mutual benefit of people rather than for like a select few who are engaged in the activities, because it's really the merit question is kind of the issue here. And just going and getting a loan from a bank and opening up a mine is not necessarily meritorious. Yeah, it may create some jobs, but jobs are not like the be-all, end-all of the merit question.
Be more meritorious, people.
Yeah.
Don't use propants.
Yeah. So.
I could afford to be maybe more meritorious.
Don't frack.
Stop fracking. Be more meritorious.
Yeah.
Don't use propants.
And tax carbon. Put a tax on the pollution.
Tax carbon. Don't use propants. Be more meritorious.
Make the oil industry pay for mutual social uplift. Put it in a mutual benefit context, because it's not right for these materials to belong to some and not others when they're a product of the planet. Nobody made fossil fuels. Fossil fuels just exist.
Yeah.
And so it doesn't make sense for the Koch brothers, for example, to be profiting for billions of dollars. Sure, they work hard. They work really hard, but no amount of hard work merits multi-billion dollars based on pollution. So.
Yeah, they just found that stuff. It was in the ground.
Yeah, it's just there.
And all the stuff that's in the ground.
Anyone can go get a loan and buy some machines and start drilling.
Really?
And not everyone's going to be successful, but anyone can do that. Maybe not anyone, but like a lot of people could do that.
I think I could do that. I don't know if I have the
organizational skills.
Organizational skills or the bank connections. I don't think the banks would give me that much money. I think it'd be $1 million. I mean, they want $1 million for that stuff, right? At least.
Yeah, but you start small. You do something. You go on that path. Early on in life, you didn't do that, but a lot of people can do that. And just be like, oh, I'm gonna go mine for gold.
Yeah.
And what do I need? I need some machines.
You need a pan and a river.
Yeah, and I need some capital so I can hire employees, and then off we go. Here's our,
But they never won. I mean, have you ever seen that show Gold Diggers? Mr. Ginsu likes that show. Nobody ever wins the gold digging.
That's right. It's a miserable, rotten experience. You can pile up all the gold in the world and be sitting on top of it and be completely miserable. The gold, the oil, is not the true source of happiness. Sure, it enables you to do stuff, and that's great, but it's like the true source of happiness is health. It's relationships.
Well, you can buy your health in a sense too,
Yeah, well, the true source of happiness is like having your basic needs met, having some sort of stability, and above and beyond that, you're not going to get that much more happiness. You're going to get distraction. You're going to be able to buy a Ferrari and drive around, and that's going to provide great distraction for, a day or a few hours a week until you get bored with it.
Yeah, live your real life, people.
And then if you have enough money, you can buy a Lamborghini too, and take up a few more hours, so you can have a Lamborghini and a Porsche and a Ferrari and a Mercedes and an Aston Martin and a Maserati and a Bentley, one for each day of the week, and then you can just drive that around for 2 hours every day, and that's like 2 hours every day of distraction, which is really numbing rather than happiness. It's not a uplift thing, it's like a down thing. It's like a anesthetic, like alcohol. It's like you might as well just buy a bottle, you know. Except that would have some more harmful health consequences.
We're going to play the dice game here. We're going to get out a pen and write our number on our hands between 1 and 6. We're going to stop using pro-hints, and we're going to try to be meritorious and think about the dice game. Here, try to visualize.
Are you making fun of me?
I'm making fun of you using the word meritorious.
Oh, it's Freedom Day. It's the day after Freedom Day, so...
Pro-hints?
Yeah.
Meritorious?
Revolution Day.
Is meritorious really a word? I don't think that's a funny word.
It is, but it's a lot of people don't like to use it.
I think the word meritorious makes you seem like a
left hand roll. Where are we going? Where are we going with this? What number are we going to come up with, folks? It's going to be a good one. Hey now, hey now, hey. Oh yeah, that's good. That's good.
You won.
Yep.
That's what I get. That's what I get for making fun of you. I lost.
Bad. Power.
That teaches me. I should be more meritorious with my not making fun of people.
Yep. I've been getting into numerology a little bit more recently. I'm reading a book called Born on a Blue Day by Daniel Tammet, and he has synesthesia. He's an autistic savant.
Oh, I think I've really seen this guy. He can do
famous.
Calculations really fast.
Calculations in his brain, and his mental relationship to numbers and letters is totally different, and this includes words as well. But when he hears a word or thinks of a number, he gets like a feeling related to an image in his brain. So like he'll see for a certain number, I don't know what number, he'll see a white cloud, you know, and another number he'll see a red rabbit, you know, and so. You know,
all the calculations are not. He just thinks of the numbers and then they just come to him. You need to put that much thought into it.
Huge numbers. He like sees shapes and textures, and he can like, for example, with the prime numbers, he says they all jump out at him from the background because they're very vibrant and vivid, and they have this special like sort of life. And I'm just like, it's really awesome to think about that and how the brain works and how numbers work and letters and words. It's just an incredible thing.
Yeah.
And you know, some people have such amazing gifts that are widely not understood in society. Yeah. It's just amazing, and like what kind of it's just amazing. I don't know what to say. Anyhow.
It's what your mind can do, you know. Maybe we all have those power, you know, backed up in there, but it's we use it for different things.
So not all of us have access to that, and you know how. Anyway, so I'm a few pages into this book so far, and it's really interesting to see.
This guy wrote a book?
Yeah, he wrote it. He's a very clear communicator, and unlike many people with his condition, with synesthesia and autism, a lot of people with autism have difficulty communicating and explaining what it's like to be like, you know, what their experience is like.
Part of this guy's autism thing is that he can speak well too, right?
Yeah, and he can communicate about it.
Yeah.
So it's very interesting. I'm reading this book and enjoying it and thinking about all the different numbers and different letters and what they mean and what he thinks they mean, and sort of there's like a numerological canon out there where people have like sort of decided what certain numbers mean, sort of archetypally. So, like, for example, the number 1 is kind of the male principle, like, can be aggressive. It's generally sort of like an initiative energy. And number 2 is more of a receptive, quote-unquote feminine. This may be somewhat of an antiquated interpretation, but, just different numbers. Like, I have this book called Numerology by Faith Javane and Dusty Bunker, I think, and they talk about the meaning of the different numbers, and there's something called a blueprint where you use the letters in your name and your birthday, and you come up with this sort of blueprint of the different forces going on in your life at different times in your life, and sort of breaking your life up into periods of 9 years that these cycles go through. And it's just interesting to think about the different numbers.
9 years, not 10 years. That's how most people probably think about the divisions of their life.
Yeah. This one it's 9 years. It's like age 0 to when you turn 9, and then 9 to when you turn 18, and then 18 to when you turn 27. I think that's how it works, but, because like your first year, you're 0. You're not even 1 yet, right? And so, like, if you're 10, you're actually in your 11th year. You have 10 full years under your belt. So when you're 1, you have 1 years under your belt. When you're 0, you have only months. So, and it's
1 year.
Sort of. It's like.
Well, yeah, that's like when we're on seasons, and we're in season 11, or season 10, but we're getting up to season 11. That's just like how you count things, because you still have a while to go, and you're closer to the next year than you are the previous year, but you still say that you're the old year, even if you're close to the next one.
Yeah, and it's like, how do you count?
I saw this guy on the bus. I think his name was.
Different ways to count.
Yeah, he was turned 44, and he was like, "I'm 44. I'm officially 44," and he was yelling that on the bus a lot yesterday.
Yeah.
I think he was a little out of it, but he was like, "I'm 44. I'm 44." He kept saying that over and over.
That's awesome.
He was 44. He lived that long, and he was repetitive.
44. That's a lot. Like, it takes kind of a lot to make it that long in life. Like, it's easy to take for granted.
Congratulations.
Yeah, happy birthday.
People 44 and up for living.
Yeah. Happy birthday to everyone who's. Yeah, a lot of people are celebrating birthdays right around this time of the year. So, happy birthday. Birthday people. Always, And.
We got some messages. This message is from the 650 area code.
Oh, wow. What's that?
I think it's Luke. I think it's California, San Francisco area.
St. Paul, Minnesota is 651. Eastern Twin City Metro.
Hey, this is Luke. I am curious whether the program is going to record at the track house on Saturday night or not. Yeah, because like some band members who might be interviewed would be interested in knowing if that's going to happen or not. So hey, call me back and let me know what is up with that. Okay, bye.
Luke.
Do we have enough cameras for that and everything?
I don't think I'm going to do that. That's tomorrow. I might have to tell Luke that not. Luke seems to be saying not a lot more emphasis. So maybe he's trying to say something.
I think I committed to being a camera person for that.
Oh, for the actual Dance of Bay? Yeah, I might do run cameras for that. But he said, not. He's like, are you going to do it or not? Are you going to come or not?
Yeah.
So I think that it seems to me that he's
kind of knotty, like a knotty pine. It's kind of hard to cut through. It
seems to me that he's saying that he does not want us to show up. Or, I mean, that maybe, he's like hinting that he wants us to say not.
Yeah, he should have said something like smooth like butter.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
2, 1.
Mo butter, mo better.
Now it's info
Yeah, that
time.
would have been better.
Here
Hair.
are some answers to some frequently asked questions about the program. You're watching it right now. It's called Your Daily Hour with Me. It's a call-in television talk show that's filmed right here in Thurston County every day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Airs every night at 11:30 p.m. on TCTV Channel 22. Every episode airs a week after it was taped. So if you're watching at 11:30, this episode was taped the same day of the previous week. If you're watching at 2 a.m., this episode taped the same day of the month of the previous year. You can also watch any episode of the program on YouTube.com. Anyone can be on the program, especially you. YDHWM relies on the community for content, so give us a call at 360-836-4384. Leave a message. We'll call you back in the next episode. Thanks. Now back to the program.
Yeah, we're back. It's called Luke.
This is Kenny's show.
No, it's our show.
It's a community effort. It's
Community
a
show.
team effort, but
It's your daily
Kenny,
hour.
you're the star.
Every time you say the thing, it's a transitive name. You know, so when you say the title, you're talking about yourself, and then when somebody else, that's how pronouns work.
yeah,
You know?
my daily hour with you.
Yeah. So when you say it's you, and when I say it's me, so it's whoever, you know.
You, I am you. You are me. We are we.
Yeah, we're spending. It's your day. We're spending the time here in the hour, and we're. It's all of us here in the
Sharing.
community. We're sharing our time here. We're seeing how it's going. We're going to take time to check in, and communicate with
Catch
each
up.
other. And it's an open public forum. You guys can call this number up here. It's 360-836-4384. If you didn't just listen to info time, maybe you can make it a little bit more clear. But you can call this number. Anybody can call.
Yeah. Take the time to show you care, because that's where happiness comes from.
We tend to get a lot of
Participation, belonging in a caring community.
we tend to get a lot of the same people calling in and leaving messages, but that is just coincidental, really, because anybody can call in, but for some reason, the same people continually call over and over and over, which is fine. I definitely do encourage these people to continue to call, but they're not. They are special people. Everybody is special people, but they're not. Have some kind of inclusive deal going on with the program here.
It's just kind of the shakes, it's the roll of the dice in a way, and you can influence that by picking up some dice and rolling them. Calling that number right now, 360-836-4384. Tell us about your day, about your week, about your year, about your life, about your hopes, dreams, visions. Share your inspiration and be part of a larger community, and tell your friends about YDHWM.
Or
don't.
Don't call the number. Don't talk to us.
Yeah.
Leave us alone. Please don't call that number. I don't know why I have it up there. Leave me alone.
Yeah, definitely follow Kenny's advice more than mine, because Kenny is smart.
Yeah, nobody ever participates really. I know after over 1,000 episodes, the one thing I've learned is that the community is not participatory, especially on TV. The television community is a passive one, and most of them, maybe I think radio people are more apt to call in, but people on television, they're a little bit, not wanting to call in. But you don't have to worry about it. You can call in if you want, but nobody. I assume that you are still not going to call in after all these years of being like, hey, you guys want to participate? We're having these events. We're doing all this stuff. You want to participate? Because I'm convinced people are watching the program, and I'm also convinced that those people are passive, which is fine. But if you feel like calling and moving your level of participation from passive to active, and, maybe, you can have a little fun with your life,
Yeah.
TV is a very passive event. You watch TV, you know things that you want to. You're not going to interact with TV. You just watch it. You're just watching TV. You're not calling TV. It's not an interactive thing for most people. So
Call us. Let us get to know you, and share. Call Luke.
I think I'm going to tell him that I don't want to shoot at Dance. I don't want to. Parties can get too overwhelming for the program, show, it kind of should be more about the show than this other party thing, so.
Yeah, I agree. I'm looking up some news here. Try to find the news. Oh, yep. A couple other things happened this week. It was the 4-year anniversary of the disappearance of Lindsay Baum.
Who's that?
Lindsay Baum was 10 years old when she disappeared from her neighborhood in McCleary, Washington.
Oh my gosh.
And it was June 26th, 2009. The 26th of June.
They say that after the first 24 hours that maybe they're dead, but remember they found those people, I think that was in Cincinnati or something?
17 years.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you never know.
Was she, I don't know, what was this lady maybe, I mean, this little girl was kidnapped by her family maybe? That's how things usually go down, you know, when these kind of things maybe heard, like, there was a custody battle and whoever lost the custody was unhappy about it.
I don't know. Heritage Park Fountain reopens this afternoon. Yeah, back at the time when Lindsay Baum disappeared, I had been doing quite a bit of research on the Bohemian Grove. I had traveled to the gate of the Bohemian Grove just months prior to photograph it. The Bohemian Grove is a place that is run by the Bohemian Club located in San Francisco, which has been around since the 1880s, I think.
Hippies, right?
Huh?
Bohemians are kind of hippier.
Yeah,
laid back.
This was started by a group of journalists in San Francisco, and it was a journalists club, and then it was soon, within years of it starting, taken over by the business community, who realized it could be a powerful asset. And so, and it's evolved over 100 years to be a place where the world's most powerful and financially elite men gather for a summer encampment every 2 years.
Well, they're still called Bohemians. I thought Bohemians are not rich people, usually. But
yeah, I think it's like a sort of an ironic name, you know?
Oh, okay.
Maybe, but it's sort of like when the rich men get to act like Bohemians and sort of let it all hang out for 2 weeks and just, you know, pee on the trees and do whatever they want and be drunk, and whatever happens there sort of happens behind closed doors. It's kind of a giant smoke-filled back room,
okay,
you know, except it's out in the redwoods near Monterey, California, on the Russian River, and it's near Forestville, Santa Rosa, about 70 miles north of San Francisco. And so the beginning of this 2-week summer encampment starts out with a ceremony called the cremation of care. It's an initiation ceremony.
Do they stop caring?
Where they supposedly let go of their worldly cares that they feel for the world during their business lives, so that they can fully enjoy themselves during the 2 weeks of the encampment. That's one interpretation. Another is that it's sort of like a banishment
Hi,
of the
you've reached Freddie Dobler.
spirit of
I
care.
can't come to the phone right now because I left my phone in Seattle, and it's probably dead.
Uh-oh.
And
How long has that
try
been
to
the
reach me at
situation?
my Google Voice number.
I don't know.
That's 440.
Hey, there's a Google Voice number. Don't call it, people.
And yeah, I can still pick up and answer the phone from that number, and also you can text me there, and I'll get it.
Maybe we can get a phone number for the
Yeah,
Bohemian
just try
Grove here.
440-847-9277.
Yeah, don't call that one either.
DHS work. Thanks.
Hey, Freddie, it's the program. Sorry to hear about your phone. You're always having phone problems, seems like.
They do have a phone number.
You can call us back in about half an hour. Yeah, well, I'm going to ask them if we can join the club. I want to become a Bohemian.
Their address is 624 Taylor Street, San Francisco, California, 94102, and their phone number available on Google. Can we say it?
Yeah, sure, why not?
It's
Bohemian.
Their phone number 415-885-2440.
Call them.
Let's give them a call and ask them if we can join the club.
Okay, let's play the first or the second dice game here first, and then we'll call the Bohemian.
Not that we want to necessarily, but
let's see if they'll let us.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of good people probably who go to this thing, but I wanted to tell you the alternate interpretation of the cremation of care as well. Okay, here's another dice roll. Hey, yeah, I'm gonna roll some dice now. Come on, bring it on in. Big winner. Hey, little winner, yeah. Here we go, gonna roll some dice. Hey.
Oh, 5 and 6. Oh, you have another point. 1,000 points for you. I only have no point.
That's why I like to roll the dice, because I can help to make it a good roll.
I have no points. Kurt has 1,000 points.
I'm going to win all the points, and then I'm going to distribute them equally to the people in the world and have them redistributed every year or month or week as necessary to maintain equality.
I doubt that I'm going to come back from this. The only way I can possibly win is if I get triple from the
all money.
roll, and that is very unlikely.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get ahead in the world, and in order to do that, I need to get all the money in the world.
Okay, here we go. It's going to call the Bohemians.
It's Friday. It's the 28th of June here in the year 2013. 12:51 p.m. in the afternoon. Oh, we're on the program.
Alright.
Good afternoon, Bohemian Club.
Hey, Bohemian Club. I have a question about joining the club.
1 minute.
Oh, hello? Whoa.
We're being forward.
Oh, okay.
This is Linda Jensen in the membership office. Please leave a message and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thank you.
Record your message at the tone. When you are finished, hang up or press pound for more options.
Hey, Linda, it's the program.
Yeah, we're calling from the TCTV program, Your Daily Hour with Me, from Thurston County, Washington State. And we have a question about how to become a member of the club. And our telephone number is 360-836-4384. Please give us a call. Thank you.
Okay, we're going to become a Bohemians officially.
Yeah, thanks, Linda.
Yeah, I thought maybe I was kind of a Bohemian already. Maybe I'm not, because they have this club that tells people who Bohemians are not.
Wow, my heart is racing a little bit from that. Are you feeling that at all?
You're excited about?
Yeah, my interaction with the Bohemian Club. I've always kind of wanted to go there and, photograph it. There's photographs on the internet. I have a photograph of the main gate of the Grove, but they also have offices in downtown San Francisco, right near Russian Hill there, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it's right at the corner of Taylor and what's the cross street there? Sort of in between Post and Sutter.
Bohemian.
Downtown. And it is near Russian Hill. It's on, I think it's called Lower Hill neighborhood.
Here's a message. It's from Mr. Ginsu.
Hey, here's a question for you.
Okay.
What the fuck, over?
Oh, yeah, that's your question?
Yeah.
What's going down, motherfucker?
You gotta love it, Mr. Ginsu.
What the fuck, over? Are you fucking shitting me?
No.
I wouldn't shit you. You're my favorite turd.
Your favorite turd, okay? That's weird.
Whatever, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Kiss my ass.
No.
What's going on? You called me in the middle of the fucking morning. What you got?
It was like 11:30.
Right. sitting on a couch.
Yes?
I'm a fucking genius. I mean, you're sitting on a couch.
It's true.
Yep.
Yeah, join the club.
That's the way it goes nowadays. That's the way
Bohemian
it goes.
Club.
So, I guess I'll let you go now to cut your fucking precious fucking time. Motherfucker.
Okay. I bet Mr. Gitsy might be or I don't know, maybe none of us are Bohemians anymore. I thought we were all Bohemians. I thought, most of the people I know are Bohemians, but now that there's a club, I'm thinking that we're not.
I really hope they call back. And because or maybe we can try calling them again if we don't hear from them within a week or so.
Yeah.
Hey, your daily hour with me. This is Fred. I was wondering if there's any schedule on the program tomorrow. I wanted to know if my friend Carrie and I could come on and hang out.
Totally.
Yes, Fred, there's very little schedule on the program for the entire future here. So let's call Fred
Plenty
back
of
here.
open spots. Come on the program. Thanks for calling. 836-4384. Schedule a spot.
Yeah, we're going to call Fred now. He might be right here, too, so... Did you tell Fred that we're on the program right now? Did he know about that?
Did I tell Fred?
Have you seen Fred today?
Beep.
Scanning brain? You brain scanning?
Yes, I think I did tell Fred that I was expecting you, to be here.
Brain scan successful. Beep, brain scan. Here we go. Calling Fred. Back now. We got your
Howdy.
message and stuff like that. How you doing?
Greetings.
Salutations. New causes, Fred? Hello, Fred?
Hey,
Hey, Fred, how you doing?
all right.
We're on TV.
How you doing?
Hey, good. We're here with Bird.
Hey, bud.
Fred! We're having a really interesting program.
We have very little scheduled for the entire future.
You have a very full schedule for the entire future?
No, the opposite.
Opposite. Very little
cool.
scheduled.
What time will you be shooting the program tomorrow?
Oh, tomorrow is going to be about at 9 o'clock.
Okay.
PM.
Tonight, I'm assuming. PM?
9 o'clock p.m. I think Alex is going to be there tomorrow.
Alright, would you mind if my friend Carrie and I come by?
I do not mind that. That's fine. Also, there's nobody scheduled, or actually, no, John, Tuesday. There's nobody scheduled, like, on Tuesday also, though.
Oh, yeah, I'm leaving town on July 1st, on Monday.
Oh, you are? All right. Well, then, yeah, you should come on tomorrow, then we can have a farewell.
Yeah, I'll be back in about a month, but I'll be gone for a month.
I think we're having a barbecue on Sunday. Is that still happening, Bird?
Yeah. Yeah, we're trying to organize that.
Well, Bird is
We got to talk
possible.
to Steve Z.
Yeah, I mean, we might have a barbecue or not. I'm not sure. But, yeah, tomorrow at 9 o'clock, that'll be great.
Okay, cool. I'll try to make the barbecue happen, too, if I'm around. I think that sounds good.
Okay. It could be your barbecue
man.
too. Because we're having a Goodbye Lewis barbecue, but now you can be added to the goodbye list of the barbecue time.
Cool. All right. Well, that sounds nice.
Thanks, man. We'll see you tomorrow.
Bye-bye.
Okay. Yeah, I don't want to ask him any more questions because I'm going to save it for tomorrow.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that was perfect in my opinion.
Yeah, perfect.
So.
No flaws whatsoever. Do you have any new causes, Bird? I know you've been talking about this fracking, this propens or propens.
I mean, specifically, Not really. I mean, I think I'm working on the same stuff, you know, like, my question is, you know, are any of the people in the Bohemian Grove, like, owners of the propants and the fracking business, you know?
Dance, Ole,
and
dance.
are they, you know,
Dance, Ole, dance.
cremating the effigy of children in an effort to, you know, absolve themselves of bad feelings relating to
8 p.m. to 9
harming
p.m.
children in the
TCTV
daily practice
Studio
of their
A.
business.
440 Yager Way.
Causes. I think we'll talk about this after the commercial. Sorry, commercial people. Food is good. I'm gonna eat some food after this. Are you gonna? What are you? Oh, sorry. Squelch, squelch.
Hello, buzzing.
I want to know if that comes through on the tape. I doubt it. I think that's just the monitors.
It does a little bit, but definitely not as bad.
Oh, look at these silly people. What are they doing? Look out! Oh, danger! Jump for those utility poles. Those should be painted rainbow colors.
Coming up tomorrow on the program. Yeah.
Daily
Yeah, hey!
Hola.
It's the
noises, girl.
commercial. We're on every night at 11:30 and 2 a.m. It's James's last episode, at least that's what he says. Maybe we'll come back. Not a bluff. 11:30 and 2 a.m. Watch us on TV. Thank you.
Yeah, I am.
We're back.
Sam, I am.
Yeah.
So I wanted to. Well, here we are. Anyway, I don't want to.
Bohemians?
Yeah, I wanted to come back to the Bohemians. Just one last thing about this cremation of care. You know, there's alternate interpretations. Everyone can think for themselves and make up their own mind, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
And one of those interpretations is that the ceremony is this like annual renewal of this sort of malignment or a malignant attitude in relationship to quote unquote the spirit of care, or this idea of spirit of a spirit of caring as it can be applied to financial markets or big business activities, which would run counter to the effort of like going into the bank and being like, I'm gonna make all the money, I'm gonna, you know, like make a shit ton of money by mining resources that cause environmental destruction, which would, you know, cause sickness in children and other people as well. So like we're seeing, you know, for example with PSE, Puget Sound Energy, do any of their executives belong to the Bohemian Club question, you know, and or investor owners. And so because the question is, you know, you look at their coal burning facility in Coal Strip, Montana. It's one of the largest coal burners in the West, and according to the Sierra Club Coal-Free PSE, something like 33 children have been killed as a result of this coal plant because of the pollution in the air and asthma. It's caused asthma, lethal asthma for children. And I don't know how they figure that out.
What about the children?
You can go to check out Coal-Free PSE. And what is that? Is that a child sacrifice? For what? For the profits of a few millionaire investors? Millionaires? You know? Come on. Like, where's the humanity here? And so that's what that's not anyway, you asked about a new cause. No. New cause maybe for me, like, health, my own personal health and well-being. I've been thinking about that and, like, my spirituality, how I'm, like, practicing my spiritual beliefs or not practicing them, and, like, how to get anyway, so. Wow, thanks for letting me say my spiel today here on Friday. I didn't know we were going to go in this direction, but then I remembered the Bohemian Grove and the...
You've reached Alex, and I would love for you to leave me a message.
Yeah, I want some gum. Oh, we got to roll the dice, no? No.
Hey, Alex, it's the program. You're scheduled for tomorrow. I'm just calling you to remind you. You can call us back. You have about 15 minutes. Call us back today. Okay, bye.
Do I have bad breath?
I didn't notice.
Okay, good.
I wanted the gum for myself, and I just thought that maybe I would offer you some.
Thanks for sharing. Yeah.
I don't have a very keen sense of smell, but I didn't smell anything from over here. I'm also try to avoid smelling people's breaths if I can get away with it, and if I don't smell a breath, then that's good for me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe we should try to call from McDonald's too.
I also have some couple short videos on here.
Oh yeah, we could check them out. Do you have your cord?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, we got some current.
What happened?
We got some electrical current there.
What, you got shocked?
Yeah, there's some current running through that switcher.
How did you got shocked, or will you touch the mixer?
No, the camera. And
what? The camera's not even plugged into anything.
This camera is. Yeah, I plugged it in down there.
Oh, you already did. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta. Anyway, I think it would be better if we had those cables fixed, and because it seems like so far we're not getting really high voltage or anything, but.
Oh, did you just unplug your thing there?
Yeah. That's okay.
Well,
we'll plug it in somewhere else, or we don't even need to worry about it.
We're trying to plug it. No, we're trying to plug it in here. Let's see, this thing goes.
Be careful though, don't get shocked.
I'm trying not to get shocked.
Yeah, here we are. We're talking. What's new with you? You got any new causes? What's up? How's the program? What do you see? I mean, what's the evolution? Are you in it for another 1,000 episodes?
Yeah, I'm trying to go for a while. Oh, it's busy. Oh, whoa, what is that?
That is the ship in port.
It's sideways.
Yeah. Yeah. Here's one. Just play this. This is like a 30-second one. Slow pan. This is the best this camera can do. It's a point and shoot. And if I had a camcorder with a higher sensitivity, it would show up better. But it was almost dark here. It was, around 9. Yeah, almost probably 10 o'clock p.m. But they were still running the motor, or one of the big generators on the ship. And there's some peregrine falcons up there on that tower nesting, and they were screeching really loudly, and I figured that it might have been exhaust from the ship that was disturbing them. And this is a picture, a reflection. Unfortunately, the orientation is a little off there, but you can imagine.
Wow, that is pretty cool looking though. What is that?
That's the port tower, and reflecting in the water.
Wow.
So
trippy. It looks like a spaceship.
Yeah. And this is a Boeing Chinook helicopter flying over my community garden. I had just put up a bean pole and string. And I think some of the helicopters have been flying really low over the city. That's a big story. I'm hoping that Dan Bennett will continue to follow up on that. I spoke to him
they're watching you?
This is Comfrey. one of the plots in the garden is full of comfrey, and
What's that?
it's a plant, and it's really good for
there's a bee.
for bones. If you get an injury, to put a poultice external. You don't want to eat it though; it's poisonous for humans. But chickens love it. They love eating this stuff. I don't know why chickens can handle it and humans can't, but maybe that's one of the reasons that chickens don't live much longer than 5 years. I don't know. Oh. And here's, I don't want to show too many of these, but here's a slow panorama of Bud Bay. This is shot from the abandoned industrial site where there was BMT reliable steel, and so that's the situation on that. Wow, what was that squelch in there?
I'm not sure, but
anyway, so they abandoned it, and now there's like some pollution there. I did actually call Ecology about it, and they've been really great, and so I got to call and get an update on that today too. I don't want to do that on the program though. So we got to roll the dice here.
The final dice
Okay.
game.
Yeah.
Is this video
That's.
pause it, or?
I'll pause it here.
All right, here we go. This is the final dice game.
Hey now, 3 more dice. Final dice. Let me get. I gotta.
Dice posture.
Gotta be able to make the noises too, because that's part of it. Here we go now, dice. Yep. Rolling the dice. Rolling the dice. Yay!
So
It's hard with the 3 dice.
1, 3.
1, 3, 1.
1, 3, 1.
Yep.
Oh, well, you won.
There we go. What did you have?
I had a 3 for Charlie today. I took Charlie's number. He's not here today, so I had a 3. I lost, so I had
3-1.
I could have won. I had 500 points. But Bird, you're the winner today. Congratulations.
You add them all up, it's 21.
Wow. So maybe if we were gambling, we could have won that.
Yeah. Blackjack.
I think you deserve the win today, Bird. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That was a lot of fun. Okay, yeah. Okay. It's pretty much done. Anyway, that's done.
Okay.
Done. Thank you. Thank you for showing those and listening to my stories. And
no spaceship. I think that stuff looked like spaceships. You should take some. I know you do some art.
The other thing is that Puget Sound Energy just got their rate hike.
What?
And yeah, they're
gonna start raising the prices on everybody.
Yeah, July 1st, the prices go up.
Yeah. The thing about that stuff, I don't even get how they charge me. You know, they just kind of send me a bill and they're like, "This is how much money you have to give me," and I say, "Oh, okay." Like, how do we even know what the money is? I don't even know what they're charging me or like what I'm doing. They're just like they just.
You got a meter, right?
Yeah.
I mean, they use a meter, and if
I just don't know how that stuff works, and I get that there's a meter and stuff, but the main thing is that they just send me a bill, and there's money on this bill that I have to pay, or they're going to shut off my power. And I was like, oh, I guess that's how it is, because I just don't understand all of how it works. And that's actually a sizable, you know, it's probably the thing I spend maybe out of all expenses in my life, maybe it's number 3 or 4 is power, really.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, it's a lot of money.
McDonald's, may I help you?
Hey, McDonald's, do you guys have the orange milkshakes yet?
The orange milkshake?
Yes.
No, we do not.
Oh, do you know if you're going to be getting it in soon?
So what now?
Do you know if it's coming in soon?
I'm not sure when.
Usually it comes in the summer.
Yeah, but we haven't got it yet.
Do you guys have like a calendar that says when the food's coming out?
Hold on a second, so I can't hardly hear you. Hold on a second for a minute.
Yeah, okay, thank you.
That's all that. Yeah, McDonald's.
Hello, I was wondering if do you guys have a calendar that says when the food is coming out?
What food are you talking about?
Orange milkshakes?
No, that's not on our calendar.
What's on the calendar?
All it has is the caramel shake.
Oh, when is that coming out?
It's done come out.
It's not?
Yes, it's done come out.
When?
It started the 5th of August.
Oh, so that's like in a month?
No, it's already, I'm sorry. It started the 5th of June. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay, that's no problem. Hey, is that got a caramel swirl in it, or is it like a solid caramel flavor?
It's got caramel that you drizzle inside the cup, and then you put the shake mix in, and then you top it with whipped cream and a cherry.
So it's like ribbons, or is it like solid?
Like, yeah, you can say like ribbons around it.
Yeah, okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay.
Good one. Where was that one?
That was in Georgia. You could hear it, too.
Yeah, that was good.
Remember Hope Union? I can't do Georgia accent. That was probably bad.
How'd you choose Georgia?
I chose it today. You know, usually we would call Hawaii because we've been doing the program kind of late every day.
Earlier on.
And today we have the luxury of doing the program early and not late, so we can call like the rest of the country instead of just Hawaii.
Heck yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been. I put that video from the naked people bicycling in Seattle up on my YouTube. There are better ones I've noticed on YouTube.
You can show. I mean, you can show naked people on YouTube. Is that?
Oh yeah. I mean,
they're not trying to shut you down or anything.
I mean, there were thousands of people there in the streets.
Yeah.
I don't think it was any. There's no clandestine or illicit activity involved. It's just you know, sharing a real event that happened, a community event.
Is that it on TV yet? That was on Sunday, right? When you showed it here, I think it was on Sunday.
Yeah.
So we're waiting for that one. We're gonna see if we can get any complaints about.
Nudity. Yeah. Oh, just the word.
No, I mean we can say. I mean,
shit.
no, the word.
We say fucking shit. And
yeah, we can say all that stuff. But
you know, the other sexual terms.
Yeah, we can say all that stuff. I don't think obscenity. I don't think there's anything you can really say. I think that should count as obscenity. I don't think you can both say anything, but there's going to be a shot of a straight up penis.
Is there?
I think that's what you said. Remember? I mean, like people rode by.
A couple of them, yeah.
So we're going to see if we get any complaints about that. See what happens with that. Which is, I think, technically legal, but still, people are allowed to call in and complain about it. So we'll see if that happens.
Yeah, hopefully people won't complain and they'll just realize it's part of the, regular,
We'll see if it stirs anything up and people can complain. That might be exciting. If you guys have any complaints, you can call the number. It just went down. Hey, look at that.
Penises are historically part of life. They're no longer necessary, but they are. Yeah, they have been necessary in the past.
Well, I just want to. I don't know if you guys are watching and have some complaints about it. It's fine to call in. We made it to the end of the show. Thanks, Bert. Thanks for coming today.
Thanks for having me. It's been great to be here, Kenny. Thanks for doing the program and for being you and keep going and yeah.
Thanks. Who else did we talk to? Fred and McDonald's and Mr. Yinsu.
Bohemian Club.
Bohemian Club.
Thanks to the receptionist at the Bohemian Club and Linda Jensen for calling us back when you get our message. We left our phone number. It's 360-836-4384.
Tune in tomorrow for Alex and Fred.
Your daily hour with me. You've been watching episode number of YDHWM. Thanks, Dates.
Thanks, Food.
Thanks, Food. You can watch the daily hour every night on TCTV.
Thanks, Computer.
Or online, ydhwm.com. Full archive.
Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. Thank you. On the website, check it out. Thanks, phones.
360-836-4384. Leave us a message.
Thanks, crew. Everyone's on the crew. You don't have to do anything if you want, though. Fred's on the crew. I'm on the crew.
Join the crew.
Fred's on the crew.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Can organizations join the crew or just individuals?
USA. No, organizations can join the sponsor list.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks, Lulu.com. Thanks, Crystal Ball. Thanks, Jordan E.
Submit a commercial.
TCTV.
Become a sponsor.
Thanks, viewers. That's you to watching. Thank you. Hell yeah, dog.
Oh, yeah.
Bye-bye.
Peace in the studio.